so let me just start with this topic by saying I don't want to be doing this video. Um, and if you take offense to that, you can stop watching now. But I decided to follow my own advice and to meet that resistance and to just be curious about it. So I want to kind of like say it's okay to feel lousy. It's okay to not give a shit. It's okay to not be like, how productive was I today? And you get to the end of the day and you're like thinking about your day and it's like not much happened. Or you just want to binge watch TV or you're like stuck in this emotion and you kind of just want to wallow there. I think all those things are good and fine. I've certainly felt it today. I've been talking to other people. Maybe it's something in the planetary realms, maybe not, whatever. Like, it's fine to be angry or sad or to not even have emotion, to just be blah, to just have this kind of, oh, I don't know what this is, but it's here. All right, well, let me just invite it then. I think there's a lot of pressure. For me, I feel it internally. I do it to myself, but I think it's, maybe more in conscious communities, but maybe just in the field in general, in our world in general, where people are like trying to make ourselves happy or make each other happy, or we get super uncomfortable when other people are just kind of like in their Eeyore funk. Like it's a downer when it's just like, that's whatever's real for you right now. And I think it's beautiful. I think if the emotions don't first know that they're being heard, even if they're not strong, like today, I don't have a strong emotion. I just feel blah, like I could care less. Um, and I had fun playing with that. Like, all right, well, let me just like go through some motions. Let me rest. Let me sleep in longer than I think is reasonable. Here I am judging it. Let me stay in bed even longer. And then also the other side of that, or part of it, is this playing around with, I know I can shift my energy. All of us can. Whether or not we know the tools or not, like we're all capable of this. I'm running a class for that in 2 hours. And I was like, do I do this class and meeting my own energy and where I kind of feel like the field is right now? Do I just have this be real relaxed and we'll just kind of roll around and breathe and cuddle and massage and, yeah, I could do that and it would be super lovely. And I might still, because I'm still sitting with, okay, what does this feel good? Where does it feel to push and where does it feel to allow and give in? Because the other side of it is we can shift ourselves at any point and we can allow ourselves to be shifted at any point. So today I thought of my Tantra teacher from Tribal Tantra, Eugene Hedlund, and what he was saying to us about facilitating, which is that you don't meet the energy of the room right where it's at and keep it there. Like, oh, I kind of feel like everybody wants to just cuddle now, so we'll just do that. If people came to you just because they wanted to be met where they were at, I mean, yes, it's enjoyable to be met where you're at, but we all kind of secretly want a little bit of a nudge too to those uncomfortable places where it's just uncomfortable enough, but safe enough where we feel like, okay, I kind of resent you or hate you for this. I really don't want to be doing vigorous dance right now. But thank you so much because I didn't realize I had anger bottled up in me and here it is. Here it is. That's the balance I'm talking about. Because the body is super wonderful, intuitive. It's our major teacher. It will tell us, rest, don't try to do anything today. Don't go out of your comfort zone because it's trying to recuperate and also survive. Like the body's just trying to do, it doesn't really want to do things necessarily that are out of the ordinary, that are a little bit scary, that are pushing your boundaries. It's kind of equipped to have you just keep doing the same thing if it's working, sometimes even if it's not. So it's up to us to kind of to do that dance of like, okay, let me sit with this emotion long enough, this feeling long enough, recognize it, name it, have it feel felt and heard enough to know like, yeah, I'm here. And that can be a day, it can be several days. And then to also know when there's time to do a little nudge, a little push. And we know those nudgers and pushers in our lives too, to reach out to those friends or those loved ones who we know are going to kind of be like, hey, dude, I see you, but here's also this other thing. You want to go to ecstatic dance with me? You want to take us out of whatever realm that we're in. So I don't know if you're feeling it today. I have yet to look up the astrology, but I will look it up. But this is my tantric lesson of the day, to allow whatever's there, but to also know that I have the power and capability to shift it. And you have that power and capability too. But the first step is the allowing and acknowledging what is there. So I'm doing a movement class tonight in San Diego. If you're around, if you're in that area, come by. It's going to be, again, as I just told you, I don't have it planned, but it will be somewhere in the middle of that. And you're always in choice, obviously, in your own body, and you let your body direct you. But it will be a good space to get a little bit of a nudge from me and your own body, and to also relax into ease with wherever you're at. Okay. Talk to you soon, bees.